Okay. Thanks. Rated Gen Z, that player character is also pretty hot. But then again, all the main characters, like the playable characters, are pretty hot. Maybe except Tiger Shen, but I guess if you like the big body guys, it's fine. Bum, 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 bum. I bet they have a specialized cutscene for that, just in case Tian's Landing has no water. Which is a nice attention to detail, if that's a thing. Perfect landing spot too. I just realized that all these dragonflies, nice loading angle. They're all VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing.
I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
The layman's guess.
Dragonfly is superior to the
there you go. That's a piece of dialogue I was talking about.
Actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected.
I like that logic.
A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it.
What do you have it just flying around the town? Yeah.
Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing,
he's basically like, it's fine, it's science. Don't worry about it.
Now we have everything we need to follow Master Li's captors to the Imperial city.
It's crazy how that's not her original model, but it fits it really well. It fits her very well. I wonder if I could just replace everybody in the game's models. Like, I could replace Aishizu with Tiger Shen. And it fits. But that thing, he looks like the same thing.
I'm trying to feel good about what happened at Gao's fortress, the lair of his... We went looking for our master, and perhaps another
And now it's time for more. Trying to get into Dawnstar's privates with your host, Perfectito Spicy.
Over their fates, it is similar to a pain in my past that I have not thought...
Yep, I've always been interested in you.
I would not dream of saying my experience is similar to those poor people in Gao's fortress. But that lack of control... One of the only things I know about myself is that on the morning I was born, the sky was red, like distant mountains were on fire.
Red skies are crazy. It's like when the sun is that specific angle, and then like the shadows are all right, the sky turns red. Happened a couple days ago. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
To be subject to the whims of someone else just because of what you are, be you slave or outsider. Yes, I know that well.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I will fight for that cause, Dawnstar. You stand out. I prefer that. I know the feeling. The weak often find themselves in such a predicament. You stand out. I prefer that.
Yes, you are an outsider too, albeit one with power to change the world.
I always called it albeit, but I guess it's albeit. I used to use that a lot in my essays, and I'm like, I'm using this too much. I thought the fancier words used the better, but now it's actually the simpler the words used better, so everyone can understand you, and you're not like rhetoric. Okay, bye. I can talk to like everybody. Holy shit, I guess. How's it going?
What are you asking me? I'm looking forward to getting to the Imperial city.
Okay. I could ask him about his past. Yeah. Why not?
I remember one time I was hired by two warring clans.
I actually don't think this is actually relevant to any like character development because he doesn't really have a special quest dedicated to him. He does, but it's kind of forced on you. It's not like an optional thing.
A bunch of fights broke out in the first few days, but after I killed a few dozen of their clansmen, the leaders took the next 3 days to talk and talk, and if they hadn't let me dip into their wine stocks...
I'm surprised it lasted long.
The clan leaders were agreed on peace, except for one thing. Jinlo, a beautiful clanswoman. Both leaders won. After 5 days, it looked like the peace would fall apart. It looked like the two leaders were about to come to blows over Jinlo. It was my job to stop them from fighting. So, I cleaved the wench in two and told them each to take a half. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, no words for that. I like the literalcy of that.
It was easy. She was small.
Yeah, okay.
They weren't too happy with my decision. Everyone turned on me. Of course, they all died. But I don't know what they were so upset about. Better a quick death by the sword than the prolonged agony of your heart being ripped from your chest and thrown to the dog.
Yeah, I like that. I like that resolution to his logic. It's just like, better than being friend-zoned. I'm kind of just listening to their dialogue right now. But I really don't want to talk to everybody. Sky, I don't really want to talk to you. Wait, maybe you talk about the guy who knew you. Oh, yeah.
An old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins.
Whenever I talk to him, he's always got that sad face thing going on. He's a sad man, this Sagacious Zoo. I think Dawnstar said that about him once as well.
I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally another death. More blood. Regret. I have no regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will. Death. Strength is the way of things, and death is the end. Or should be. Some do not respect either. They have enough of one to defy the other.
Well, aren't you the philosopher?
Does it matter? Denying someone's strength is to place yourself above that person without merit. Denying death is to step outside the natural order. Both are harmful.
Why is his voice changing all of a sudden? It's getting all raspy.
Assassins, but they no longer follow a path I recognize. They are a mirror of death's hand.
And now, it's always like, yeah, whatever. Oh, I don't really want to talk about you. What about you, Ho? What do you got to say?
It would seem that we had...
Life before you're captured. I could talk to you about that later. Let's just go. Let's go. Yeah, we can, actually... Oh, well, okay. We'll still play another game. We can always come back to Tane's Landing. It's not like we can never come back here again. We don't really have a reason to come back here, though. Like I said, this game is pretty, oh, I could have talked to Minister Shang for a reward. Oh, well. I did it later. I'm surprised that machine could fit all of us. But anyways, we did most of the major side quests, if not all the major side quests in the region. Where's the tab, right? So we don't really need to come back there. Maybe for something I missed, but I don't think I missed anything, so it should be fine. Once again, I'm just... Oh, shit. Take that, take that, take that. Get that. Oh, not a mana. Oh, give me that focus bar. Which gives me additional attacks, apparently. Oh, these guys aren't too tough. They always fly in the center, too, so I can just hold it down. Take that. Take that. Oh, I'm out of mana. Give me that. Give me that. Boop, boop. Fucking love those rockets. Shrieking Fury. I bet they're not even, like, real rockets. They're, like, some kind of magic homing firecracker or fireworks or something. That's it, really. Hopefully those don't. I'm pretty sure it will respawn on the time I'm back. Fox tits for no. It's all about that crystal from Star Fox. I think I made that reference already. God damn it. I am not Sonic Fox. I don't wear the furry stuff when I go to tournaments. Don't worry about it. Nobody has to know. Beijing. Beijing. And this is perfect spot for us to land into. So like we've been talking about the Imperial City the whole game, and now we're finally here, right? We just skipped all the adjourning, which went to one town, and now we're all of a sudden in the Imperial City.
Matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
This scene here is actually unique to your player model.
Answer my question.
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Just question everyone. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said.
Alright.
You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
I am a simpleton.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. He is tattooed in a similar way. The clothes could be the same.
It's crazy. I wonder who gave me that tattoo. Right? It's just like they just had a godlike tattooist in Two Rivers or something like that. So like that line of dialogue is dependent on what player you pick. So that's really in LSTFGO. Oh, what's up, Silk Fox? Obvious Silk Fox. Oh, just in case you couldn't get it.
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassin.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely mad.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
She's very sassy. I bet she's into that
Unless you
S&M
wish to be
stuff.
transferred to the wall, you will
The
need to
wall?
continue your search.
Like men of the Night's Watch have defended the wall for thousands of years.
Well,
I want to be a ranger.
I've watched your progress. It seems I
Commander
underestimated you
Mormont's
in
a good
Jane's
man.
Landing.
We have to break
I
bed
have
with the
no doubt that
wildlings.
you will make as much
I don't like it any more than you do.
Imperial City.
But we have to defend the wall. It doesn't matter, it's only living and dead. Why am I like turning into John Lennon when I'm doing my Jon Snow? Yeah.
I understand. Our last meeting was under interesting circumstances. You may address me as Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily.
The Heavenly Lily. Damn, she hot.
It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence.
See, this is pretty funny. I'll do this little band kind of dialogue in this situation. I'll just show it to you. It doesn't really fit my character, but to show you. Ooh!
I think you are a little too bold for your own good, but I suppose it is my fault. I go out of my way to avoid fawning servant. That is why I often travel without official escort.
So they got
Occasionally
handmaidens,
present
whatever.
myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court.
It's like the Game of Thrones where you play as that one handmaiden who does the
You
political
understand why I
stuff and
don't
it's
go
kind of
into
boring.
detail here in
The
the
Telltale
street,
game,
don't
I
you?
mean.
With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that up.
Optional, but you just like getting your hands dirty with the commoners. Ooh!
The whims of a member of the Imperial Court are not your concern.
And she's like,
There are
whatever.
more important things
They're
that
just
we need to discuss
falling
in
from the
private.
shock of my, like, impoliteness, I
I will
guess.
not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby. But I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire.
More fitting. Both, like, literally and figuratively, I guess. Such... Boo!
That is quite enough. We will continue this at a later time. We both have questions that we will need answered. I am certain that my entourage would prefer that this take place in private. Your gruff nature is a bit too much for them.
A bit. It's actually quite a lot. For the pampering, you know. Boo!
You are incorrigible.
I don't even know what that word means. I bet you get some kind of special line of dialogue if you could call all of them the fan, which basically means you say every rude option possible. But it's fine because you don't really get any red points for it at all. Oh, this one's like, hey.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sun Lian requests that you accept it.
Yep. Dun-na-na, Resident Cresno from Princess Leon. So, we're here. Oh. Where in the Imperial City is revealed. Silk Flocks reveals her station, and the Lotus Assassins are infiltrated. The marvelous Dragonfly bears you away from Tian's Landing toward the Imperial City. Fall of God Greater and the Assassin Limb will have far-reaching consequences. Your enemy will let your actions go unanswered. Terrible forces gather ahead, and as you draw close, they will leave their mark as surely as you have... I don't even know why I'm saying it like this anymore. I'm just trying to commentate, okay? You can talk to everybody here, and we'll have updates on the situation. But, we will go and... hey, you look like Gao the Greater. A lot like Gao the Greater, in fact, by the Outcrier. That generic model. He even has the same, like, I'm fatter than I am with my arms animation. Imperial City! But we're finally here in the Imperial City, which I believe is chapter 4 or something? Chapter 3? Either way, this is, I would argue this is the midpoint of the game. Possibly even like, oh, okay, Modifiers just gonna teleport over there. Possibly even like, 60% mark in the game. It's, getting there. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna talk to everybody, make sure everybody's doing okay. You know, make sure everyone's feelings are doing all emotionally. That didn't make any sense.
Heard how impressive it was.
Yeah, it's
This
impressive.
Is all so much to absorb.
Yeah, you're
would
from this
appreciate-
countryside. Okay. Nope. What did you
I
want?
don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we.
Oh,
I've
she's
long
so
dreamed
mo.
of reaching
She's
the
so
Imperial
cute.
City.
She's
But
like,
now that
oh,
I
the city is so
have,
big
under
and
these
overwhelming.
circumstances,
Oh, see, I didn't even read the dialogue and it said overwhelming. Yeah. Oh, no. I can help with that. Nah, don't worry about that.
But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone.
Rip home.
I can no longer say that what I see is strange or foreign because I have lost what I would have compared it to.
Nah, that's not necessarily the case. It's still alive in your memories.
I would like that. To know you will be there no matter what. I've never had that.
Yeah, stability.
As a child, I was marked by ill omen.
We know that.
I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault.
That kind of sucks. That's like some fortune teller bullshit. I don't know. I don't know how the spirit world has to do with this. I support you, Dawnstar. You are great, and you're also pretty hot. Okay.
I trust you.
Yep. What do you think of? What do you think of it?
To trust the Emperor's
Sage Shizhu, what do you think of it? So you're saying don't trust what's her name, Silk Fox. What do you think of it? Oh, he actually was telling a story. I thought he was gonna say no.
Nothing happened at first, so I helped myself to the wine.
So he got some rats, some drunk.
Before the rats came.
Screaming monks, fire explosion.
It was just the rats. The poor furry buggers were just trying to get warm near the monks' fire.
Oh wow, they turned themselves into living bomb. Killed us, living bomb.
The monks wanted me gone. I might have deserved the blame, but the
you know, I like talking to Black Whirlwind sometimes. Whoa, his beard texture is like attached to his like his chest. Because it's like his stories are always like adventures of another time. Because he is the true wanderer who wanders the world doing adventures and whatever. And I'm just like on a quest, but he has no quest. He just wanders, and that's interesting to me.
I can't believe my luck. I arrived home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
Apparently he did that in the time that I came back, talked to Sun Lian, and then he came back and told us, hey, my wife's gone.
I am very happy indeed. Instead of dying upon my return home, I am free. Until she returns, of course.
Wait, so what are you gonna do now?
I made it this far.
Oh, so honestly, it's like, why is he sticking around with me? That's the thing, though. Why does he stick around with me? It's just like, hey, you're home, you can get yourself out of danger, it's kind of like over. I mean, everyone has their reason for being here. Black Whirlwind's kind of like, hey, this guy's gonna do more fighting. Kang, I don't know why you're with me, and I don't know why Henpeck Tao continues to stay here. And you're on a quest for revenge, and you're also probably on a quest for revenge, or something, or atoning for your sins, whatever, redemption. How's it going, Sky?
I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while.
In a while, he says, just like Stewie with a cool whip.
In fact, this is where the hunt began.
You don't look at those scaffoldings; they're not very interesting to you.
I've come full circle.
Okay. There's no shame in Joseph. Oh, his theme. I don't really hear it that much. I like it. It's got like a harp in it and stuff.
In my heart, I know my devil rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that.
You know, that might not be the case considering the Emperor killed the water dragon and now spirits can't go to the afterlife. Traveling and wooing fainting noblewomen.
Never. You left out the part about accumulating vast sums of ill-gotten.
So apparently he was just a farmer, I think, and then he's all of a sudden he happens to be like this dashing rogue type kind of guy who's like woos the women and is smart with his mouth and he cut person, highwayman, all that stuff.
You brought a
No one else what I can do. We do what I can. I'm special. Here's a pro tip. Sky is actually bisexual, so you can romance him either way. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm into the you know, the females.
Special training?
Special training can be perfect. One yes. Years of intense meditation are required before you can say something nice.
It's good to see you still have a sense of humor. Some people mistake dry and boring for humble, and that's simply no fun.
That's simply no fun. Okay, bye. So we shall exchange our party members because we should change it up, you know. We have yet to use Sky. What is his support? Recovers her focus. Okay.
My blades are yours to command.
Let's put him in support because once again, most allies are pretty shit at doing most things, and we shall level up 1,000 cuts. Oh, chi damage, right? We don't have to level that. Golden Star, Hidden Fist, Ogre, Stone Immortal, Toad Demon, White Demon. Didn't I get like an elephant style or something? Elephant Demon, right. I might want to use that at some point. Hidden Fist, though, this is Disorient, right, I believe? So we just want to keep increasing the duration and the speed of that. Eyes of the Dragon, that's pretty leveled up. Stone Immortal, once again, increase the duration and probably the damage. And then, let's see, we have 1 point left, right? Let's put an Elephant Demon. Just put it in damage increase. I'm gonna map, actually, the Elephant Demon and get rid of the Ogre for now. Just so I can try it out, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be super strong. So why not? Let's talk to Zinbu. What do you got?
I have many items.
100% chance to avoid traps. Wow. Wow. This golden tongue. I could use that. Convince anybody. Combat training. Ooh, free. Give me that. Elephant demon. Already have that. Hollow horse demon. Fox demon. This one is definitely not. Actually, I think a lot of these transformations are not even really like normal to the game. But I'm not sure which ones are not vanilla, because I know some of these are added by the mod, but for sure Fox Demon was definitely added by the mod. Cow Bazaar. Use the conditions of the blood and circulation. Cow Bazaar only uses curative nature. Interesting. Oh, I think these are quest items that he picks up if you miss them or something. Anyways, we shall get what's expensive. I'm gonna get this for sure. Back, and let's equip that gem. Bronze tongue, bronze tongue. No, let's equip the golden tongue as well. There we go. So we're in the Imperial City. Oh, 6 I forgot about that. Level up the elephant style because my boss killer. Cheat cost reduction, damage increase, cheat damage. Oh, you can perform cheat strikes in that style, huh? Didn't know about that. So we're in the Imperial City, and it's... Wow, I was like, wait a second, did the sound stop or something? It's basically a stand-in for, Beijing kind of thing.
Be on the lookout for the scourge of
also the first, female, Lotus Assassin we've seen.
Keep an eye out for a bare-chested wild man with
a wild man! I am the wildest of types. I am the wild ones. Like the motorcycle gangs or whatever. Yeah, I am the most dangerous. Ugh. Some people are into the bald women, and I can respect that. But I'm not in that category.
Scourge of the South. I wonder how many people I'd have to steal from to get a name like that. With that description,
did that guy just walk through you? Sky, I think you have to make sure you're not like a spirit or something. And they're all like, yeah, we're just gonna go about our business. And you can talk to that person, and I think they'll recognize you, I think. Or they're just gonna disappear. I wonder what happens if I talk to you.
Of the South, out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own heritage.
Oh, yeah, they're twisting the story against me. What else do you say?
The Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirits, aiding them in their occupation of our once pristine forests in the... A group of river-faring businessmen have been attacked and forced to flee. Nobody is safe from this criminal.
Oh, I think he's talking about Gal the Greater and the Fox. Okay, all that stuff. Anyways, these are all just like NPCs that don't do anything. Now, the point of this arc of the game is like you really don't know what to do, right? You have the Imperial City, now you're looking for Master Li still. So you need to get the Imperial Palace. How do you get the Imperial Palace? Well, you need to get... I forget what the fuck you need to do to actually get there. Like the plot reason. I just know that first I have to go get Silk Fox, which she is down this way. All these like random NPCs, and they just walk through them, all these low poly models. I've mentioned this before, actually don't mention it again. Beggar's Song. There's a guy here, isn't there a dude here? Yeah, here we go. There's a cutscene here with a pretty funny thing.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth.
Oh well, that's like some sophisticated. You suck.
In the manner of a common laborer.
Hey, what if about the working man though? Communism, come on.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Just as I instructed. I like that guy's color in his robes, the dark blue and the gold. I think it is a nice matching.
Clearly you were a peasant. A noble could afford sloth.
Yeah, okay. What are you doing?
Your breath is like the wind of an ox.
Hey, C-Pat! How did you come back to life, C-Pat? I thought I killed you. I mean, wait, what? I justify yourself or I will take offense.
Your beliefs are superficial and your culture is substandard.
Wow. Wow, that's actually a pretty mean insult, isn't like everything you believe is like very, very simple and your culture fucking sucks. I will beat the fuck out of you.
You must forgive my servant. He was acting for me. I asked him to find someone not distracted by mere insults. Someone who would command respect.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I must say, your refusal to stand for it was admirable. I think you are...
Oh, right, I remember what this is for. Okay, so this guy is going to explain to you the Outlander. Basically, this game's very, very, very interesting and rewarding side quest.
Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor.
Okay, yeah, I get
If
it.
he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was incurred.
Okay, so they're just... I'll send him packing. Basically, the guy that they're talking about, the guy who's the Outlander, he is a very interesting person in that he is not Asian. He is not from the Asian land. He is from Europe. Essentially, whatever Jade Empire's version of Europe is, he's from there. And he's like, oh, these uncivilized barbarians, we must give them the white man's whatever upbringing, all that imperialism bullshit. Wow, those fucking blocks are really untextured. Anyways, this is where we need to go. I wish the character model for that character was better. I'd play her more. There's Silk Fox, whatever, in her sexy outfit. Cause she had to change.
I didn't expect you in your strange training to make it to the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person.
Very interesting. You know, interesting is always like an innuendo for like, I wanna bang you.
You have a very strong presence.
You know nothing of strength. You've changed again.
No one has compassion for the troubles of a princess. I am restrained by fawning servants, but as Silk Fox, I can go anywhere.
I think yeah, any of those dialogue options that would have led to this piece of dialogue, whatever. There is a thrill, of course. It's always that classic rebellious princess kind of thing.
Bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you are. There was something familiar.
He is Sun Li, the glorious strategist. You know, because there's no Sun, no way, nothing you can really say about him. Because, you know, normally it would be like, I really don't trust this person, but I have reason to believe. Trust her, so it's fine.
Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your Master Li is the glorious strategist.
I mean, what evidence do you have to say against that? Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, it's like, he's bound in chains. The Emperor has him imprisoned instead of trying to kill him. You got him all the way from Two Rivers. I'm on this quest to rescue. It's like, come on.
I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's hand. Perhaps
she's very spy-like. It's crazy.
But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's...
how do I need to get to the palace, right? But, yeah, whatever.
A wise decision. His hold over my father is
so we're pinning all the blame on Death's hand right now. He is clearly the bad guy. The Emperor is the nice guy. You know, just like every Emperor in any fiction possible, they're always the nicest of guys, you know? Like that Sidious guy. He made some great reforms, you know, getting rid of the Senate. Nobody needed that Senate anyways, it's fine. Okay, so talking about Jade Golems. She's talking about Jade Golems. They're doing something with Jade Golems, which are basically like what you would expect. It's a, you know, a being made out of like some kind of hard material like rock or metal. And that they're very powerful. Golem Factory. Bad things.
We need proof of Death's hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are
that's ridiculous. You want me to ask to join?
Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face lived to report back?
Probably not.
They will not recognize you as the person. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, I would wager that you may profit from their.
Actually, she's making a pretty good point here. I'm sorry, I'm like skipping like 60% way through the dialogue. The dialogue. I can't speak apparently. But her point is that they would not expect someone to approach them directly instead of someone trying to hide from them. Let's do it.
There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning. If you prove your
right, so, okay.
You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name.
This is true. But unless they want me, she wants me to fail at a specific point so they can maximize their gain. Ha! I figured you out, Silk Fox. Your breasts will not distract me. As I raise my finger to the sky. Okay, whatever.
Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor.
Okay, so you know what? Fuck it, let's have Silk Fox.
Wise preference. No offense intended to your amusing companion.
I think if you have fucking Dawnstar with you, she makes some comments there. What the hell do you do, Silk Fox? And with this, you will see that we have... Wow, wait, what are these 2 slots? Oh, yeah. This is... Wait a second. What the fuck are these 2 slots? I know one of them, but I don't know what the other 2 are. But these, I know your primary party members. You do extra march styles, huh? That's nice. Support. Yeah, okay. See, look at her. Longsword. It's like the same exact damn thing. There's no difference between Silk Fox and Dawnstar's fighting styles, as far as I know. Anyways.